Hey, real quick review video because last night I went to see the remake of Child's Play. Funny thing is, I only saw this version, the original, a few months ago. Actually, it was only 2 months ago, and then I saw it again the night before, just so I could keep things in perspective. It's kind of like with Halloween. I saw the 1978 original just a couple weeks before seeing the 2018 sequel. So, what I think of the remake? Well, I was really surprised because the differences run deeper than how in the original you got a serial killer's spirit possessing a doll, while the remake basically makes AI run amok, making you want to take a fucking sledgehammer to your Alexa. Seriously, we're talking HAL level shit in the remake. And creepy. But when I first saw this, it took, even though I didn't see it way back when, it still sent shivers of nostalgia through me. It just brought me back to the 80s, a simpler time, and this this was basically suspenseful and fun. I always thought growing up that this would traumatize me for life. It's like all this creepy gore, but no. There's very little blood and guts in this movie. It relies more on mood and atmosphere and just some 80s goodness. It's just like a little feel goodness before you got to start worrying about killer dolls. The remake? Not so much. It kind of hits you with the dreariness and just how depressing life can be. I mean, minor spoiler, the whole reason the AI runs amok is because a disgruntled factory worker in Vietnam is like just deletes all the safety protocols and one doll's a final fuck you for being fired. And unlike the original where the apartment looked quite nice and the mother's job doesn't look like it sucks so bad, ugh, not here. Crappy ass apartments and it's like dealing with idiot customers. It, but then again, that is realistic. That realistically portrays what single mothers have to go through. So there's that. And I did mention the gore before. I mean, very little blood in this movie. Relies more on just suspense, but oh man, they upped the gore factor to 11 with this one. Some of it I didn't really get the homages. I mean, reading and listening to reviews later, basically some stuff harking back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something, which I didn't get since I didn't see those films, but man, just some really creative out there kills. Does this mean the remake is bad? No, it just means it carved out a different identity for itself. It was all we already knew it was going for that by completely nixing the supernatural, but I'd say it does a nice job. It's like establishing an identity all of its own while keeping the basic aspect of Child's Play. And even though, like I said, this relies more on suspense and getting the setting right, but the remake does an admirable job of getting chess pieces in place for the payoff right at the end, where you're like, oh shit, it's gonna hit the fan now. So, which one do I like more? Funny thing is, with Halloween, I like the 2018 version way better than the original, even though I thought the original was legit as a newcomer. It was good. I can see why that established, it codified so many things of the slasher genre, but with this is still better. I mean, even though I saw it over 30 years after its release, maybe it was because it just took me back to a simpler time in the 80s. Maybe it's that, or maybe, like I said, I prefer how it relies more on suspense than straight up R-rated blood gushing everywhere. I do like this better, but I didn't feel like I got cheated out of my money with the remake. It was entertaining. It's not a masterpiece. It's not going to redefine Child's Play, especially since the old series is still going on. They're going to have a TV show or something, but it was entertaining, and there's a payoff at the end. So that's all I wanted to say. Good horror flick, and as AC/DC said, if you want blood with the remake, you got it.